Hey guys, it's me, Spencer $23. I'm still alive, so I owe you guys an apology. I've not uploaded in a week or so. I've actually been ill. You can probably tell by the sound of me, I'm not exactly back to 100%. I was laid in bed for a few days and then I had no voice for a few days. I did actually consider using a voice emulator, maybe a funky Stephen Hawking one, and I did try it. It was exceptionally funny but very difficult to do. Maybe I'll try and do that again in the future. So please excuse my nasally voice. I'm sure I'll be back to normal very soon, but at least I am here now. You can see I have been trophy pushing the past few days. That's why I'm using the 5 golems. I need to guarantee some wins, some rapid climbing trophies. All of the LP clans are actually doing that at the moment. I asked everybody to push from the 2nd onwards. So if you take a look, we've managed to get everybody together. Well, everybody was together. You know what? There is always one, isn't there? There is always one. Dealer of Death, thank you very much for that. Thank you, thank you. So here are all of our clans. We've taken certainly the top 10 spot until they arrived. Most of these, in fact, they're all real. Peter's doing very well. Well done, Peter. Full Attack, that's a fairly new Galadon clan for a video series. LP2 Ares, we're just filling that clan right now. These two down at the bottom, LP7, Apollo and Artemis, they're not real LP clans. They really want to be, and they bug us all the time. Maybe one day, who knows. And Peter, it seems he has another clan down there as well. Is that a real one, Gal? I don't know. I have no idea. So yeah, so everybody's pushing. Thanks to everybody for pushing. We have a lot of brand new champs who've made champion for the first time ever. So I'm going to be making a Hall of Fame in honour of all of you guys. You've done really, really well. So, in the meanwhile, at Christmas, when it was very, very busy, probably many of you didn't get a chance to get online as much. Maybe you were defending without even getting a chance to attack. Your family were there, pestering you, being annoying. That's what families do. So I had the same problems. I had to do speed raids, which was multiple raids, all in quick succession, as soon as I got a moment. So I did that with my favourite, the Barchers. Easy to train. We're all still on the 1 gem boost. And so I'm going to give you a clip now of the speed raids which I did in probably 30 or 40 minutes at Christmas. I hope you enjoy these. So I don't know what I was doing when I originally captured this. I think I was admiring my Christmas trees. I now have another one and much more presents, so they're not as impressive as I thought they were at the time. So my defences were not going particularly well. I had been losing a few trophies, so I had to scrabble through, do some quick raids whilst I had the time. So these, I think I did them, most of them in under an hour, I guess. It didn't cost a great deal of gems. I did have to gem the clan castle a couple of times. It's the most expensive thing to gem in the game. I really don't like doing it, and I'm sure you guys don't like doing it too. So that's why, by the way, when you are spinning and looking for a base, don't worry if you've been spinning for 5 or 10 minutes because you haven't found one that you really like. You might as well keep going because you're only going to be waiting for your clan castle clock to tick down anyway. So yeah, I always advise people not to rush their attacks. If you're not sure, just spin again and pick another base. I fast forwarded straight through this one because it was an empty base, nothing exciting to see here. I just took it for basically the free trophies and the free loot, and you just can't pass up one of these bases, especially when you've got such cheap troops out there ready to do the attack. So we've got a bunch of loot there with the loot bonus, 180k of each and 1200 dark. Very nice to top up. Lots of people have been stealing my loot over Christmas. That's not very Christmas-like, you little monkeys. So I picked this one. From time to time I actually take a base. I'm not entirely sure if I can beat it. But as I say, you don't know where the limit is until you cross it, which means you have to lose from time to time. So I took a go at this one. I wasn't entirely sure what would happen. So I took out one mortar with the lightning, and then I took out this wizard tower and decided to go straight through to this other mortar. But as you're about to see, things went a little bit wrong, and a Tesla pops up. I hate when I meet a Tesla outside the base if I'm doing the Barch attacks. It can throw everything off. The golem has not gone where I wanted it to, which means that mortar is firing on me and I can't release any troops. Here come the clan troops. So I've got to use my remaining lightning to try and get rid of most of those. Probably some wizards will survive. And my golem is almost dead. So at this point, I must admit, I was thinking I'm probably not going to be able to win this. Normally I would like to save my king. He would be the distraction for that lower mortar down at the bottom, because that does reach the town hall. But I just do not want to lose. So in the end, I do have to release my king into the top, just to guarantee to at least get the 1 star. And undoubtedly this mortar now, look, it's taking aiming at my ladies, and it's going to take them down, despite the fact I'm sending everyone. And I had also completely forgotten that I had a golem in the clan castle, which I sometimes do because I'm stupid. So that mortar down there has now, I tried to distract it with a couple of barbs. It did work temporarily. It did allow that group of archers to get to that clan castle and take it down, but I did get wiped out by, I don't know, 40 or 50 archers all down. But because the king and the queen are there, I know that I'm going to get the town hall. And as luck would have it, one golem has wandered around the outside, and he is protecting these barbarians who are slowly but surely dragging me to the 2 stars, which is quite lucky, I have to say. Now, if I'd attacked that base a few more times, I would do it differently, but we got the trophies, and so we're on our way to recovery, because I had lost a few. This next one, so you can see here, this is quite a wipeout, 88%, and on a pretty standard base. There's nothing here that's upgrading that makes it particularly easy. It does have the 2 single mortars. I would generally take anything. I said single mortars, single infernos. I'll take anything with just single infernos, as long as the splash isn't all crowded around the town hall. So at this point I'm having a little think, do I need to release a golem up there? Well, I've decided that I do. Get some ladies out to get rid of that laboratory, and then they're going to go on to remove that archer tower. I don't know why it's sticking, my apologies for that. And then get the barbarians in, because they will cut directly down the middle, because they can't start shooting over walls and going around the outside. So they will be our cutting tool at this initial stage. So that king, he's getting crowded out. He's not going to survive at all. And at this stage, you'll notice I have only 1 lightning left. Now, if all of these troops go towards either of these 2 wizard towers on either side, we could be in serious trouble. So I've released my queen at this side, and the golem. That is to try and get around towards that wizard tower quick enough that it will not take down our ladies. Now, as luck would have it, they have turned and gone the other way in any case, but that is a precaution, and you do generally need to save something on the off chance that your troops go the wrong way and start heading towards a splash. You do need to distract. So the troops have now reached the centre, and we're not going to get much further, it feels like, because we have a mortar now which is attacking. So what I've done is I've dropped my king to distract. It's already distracting 1 mortar, and I'm hoping it's going to distract the other, which it is doing, and that's allowing these ladies to cause devastation now in the centre, because that single inferno can do nothing, that archer tower can do nothing, and that expo is really taking them down at quite a slow pace. Because there's no clan troops, I was able to use the lightning on that mortar just to try and weaken it. At this point, I was thinking to myself, you know what, this could be a Barch 3-star, but my heroes are too weak. I need to upgrade them so badly. If these were level 40, I genuinely believe that would have been a fairly easy 3-star with Barchers. But unfortunately they're not. Father Christmas did not bring me level 40 heroes, despite the fact someone on Twitter did send me pieces of a level 40 hero in various different component parts. But no, it was not to be. I still have my puny heroes. So this base here, again, I've spotted 2 single infernos. It's a champion. What's his name? I can Braveheart. Well, I can too, and I can take your base with Barchers, hopefully. So he's only got the 1 splash damage now that we have to deal with. We've taken out the other 2 mortars, and as long as we don't do anything stupid, our troops will hopefully not go towards these other 2 wizard towers on either side of this town hall. So the queen is down, being protected by the golem. She's now supposed to be heading towards that mortar, and once that mortar is down, well, we all know what time it is. It's time to send everyone, and that's precisely what I'm going to do. Or at least I think I do that. I may be slightly concerned at this stage about whether or not they go to the side. So you see these 2 clumps of archers I've just dropped. removing these 2 buildings just so that my crowd doesn't wander off towards that wizard tower. Otherwise we could be in some serious trouble. If they do, I have my spare king, and whichever way they go, I'll drop it near to the wizard tower, rage him if I have to get there a little bit quicker, and thus protect our very delicate flowers, which are the archers. So here come the clan castle troops. It's barbarians, which means, well, it means basically nothing. They're not going to do anything to stop us at all. They're going to be wiped out fairly quickly. But I'll help them along their way with my lightning. And here we go. So the troops luckily haven't gone to the left where I thought they might. Oh, I have a P.E.K.K.A. I don't know where I got that P.E.K.K.A. from. A P.E.K.K.A. and a giant randomly inside there. Not required for this, by the way. If you're wanting to do a similar attack, you do not need a P.E.K.K.A. But in fact, I think it's probably easier without, because as you can see, this P.E.K.K.A. is not doing a great deal. So now we're on to the town hall. Down. I mean, it has no chance. The queen is there. I don't know if I quit early. I normally would quit early if I'm doing speed raids. I want to keep my royals alive. Sometimes I leave it going. Let's have a look. So we're already past that stage. Yeah, so that we've exited that with the 18 trophies and both of the royals virtually untouched. So a very cheap and a very nice raid. So here we are back in the present. Speaking of presents, look how many I've got. That's not bad. With a gem box right between all of my Christmas trees. I have seen people with a lot more presents than me. How did you do that? Explain. Anyway, so you guys probably want to know what is the future for 2015 for this channel. Well, let's not just leave my village in the background. First of all, let's leave something playing that's at least semi-interesting. So this channel, well, I'm definitely intending on increasing my number of uploads. I'm going to try to upload at least once per day for you guys. I know that you like to see lots of uploads, and I know that it's just not going to cut it doing one every other day. So I'm going to change that for you. Also, I'm going to bring you Troop Spotlight. I'm going to alternative Troop Spotlight. It won't be anything like what you have seen before. I've already started making those, but as I told you, I had no voice, but the videos are actually ready and they will be going up soon. I had a lot of fun with those. They're extremely comical. I'm also going to do some more of the defensive structure spotlights, and I obviously will be bringing you new strategies, which I am generally trying to invent all of the time, and usually I like to try and invent the crazy ones which nobody else are doing, because if you have a strategy nobody else is doing, that means nobody is defending against it. So you can run out there and start trashing bases. Not only do you look very cool, but you win. And that's what we're there to do, to win. So I'm hoping that you guys stick with me. I hope you send everyone to this channel. We'll try and see if we can increase the number of subscribers. Thank you very much for all of your support. I see a lot of comments saying that I deserve more subscribers. Well, I appreciate that very much. I'm already exceptionally proud of where we've got to so far. And we've only really been putting considerable effort into uploading these for maybe a month or two. So yeah, you guys have made it what it is, and thank you for that. I hope you all have a wonderful 2015 and exciting things to come. So you guys take care, and I promise I will be back tomorrow with more. I was going to say more full attacks. I feel like I'm stealing Galadon's catchphrase, which he actually stole from me in the first place. But I think he admitted that. So I'm not letting on any secrets. So thanks very much, guys. I'll see you soon.